here is what you can expect next on API3. I'm going to give you the next possible move and the target so you can absolutely crush the chart. So make sure to stay till the end as always so you can get all the informations and yeah, just get all the content you need really to just absolutely crush the chart. So anyway, from this right here, okay, so on API3 I have two different configuration, one bullish, one bearish. As always, I have to plan both so you can be aware of everything really, if we push up, if we go down. Now I'm going to give you my preferred scenario, of course, that is a more likely one, okay? And so in any case, if you have to go more down, I'm going to give you the targets, all of this. Even for the short here, if you want to short that, if you're bearish on this asset, for example, I'm going to give you the best targets you can get so you can really yeah, get some good trade on this. But anyway, so here I'm gonna go on the log scale so we can really get a full view and better view of this. I'm gonna pull all the higher time frames, smaller waves, so you can really see what I have. Okay, so first of all, I have more likely here a leading. Okay, so leading here, 5 waves, then we'll have a correction, then we'll have another 1, 2, 3, or 5, so another 5 waves here. From here, after those 5 waves are done, we're just we have just here a W, X, and Y, so correction. So we have a 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, correction, and then we'll have an ABC zigzag, an ABC zigzag, another ABC, and another ABC zigzag. So we have some ABC zigzag everywhere. So these are all the smaller wave personally I have here. I don't really care about this this section right here, to be honest with you. It's a correction to go more down, so I'm not really going to spend some time on this. But yeah, possible ABC zigzag again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possible like this. Then we'll have a double XY or ABC zigzag, then we'll have another possible 5 waves here. So possibly ABC double XY here, sorry, no, ABC zigzag right here to the upside again. But anyway, so this brings us with this first possible configuration if we have to be bearish. Okay, so first off, we have to have a 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, and we'll have an ABC zigzag. Okay, if you want to learn your wave, by the way, you can go and check out the website. You have a free course waiting for you. A basic yield wave, the Fibonacci relation, how to use the Fibonacci extension, retracement, what percentage you have to use, what values really, how to place on every wave, the correction, the impulsive, all of this, and you start then you're learning with the correction wave, the ABC phi and ABC zigzag. But anyway, so here ABC zigzag, 5 ways, correction, 5 ways. If we have still to go more down next, in that case we'll have a correction, we'll have to make another correction to the downside here to make a W, X, and Y. Why this one is a bearish scenario? It's simply because a Y leg, okay, a Y wave cannot finish with a WXY. So here, if we are in this configuration, we have to look for something bigger. What I mean, let me just remove the log scale so we can really zoom in here and see all this section right there better. So if we cannot finish with a WXY like this, we can look for a possible bigger WXY XNZ, so to speak. We just add 2 more waves to the WXY. You pull this, bam, WXY X and Z. Okay, so you pull in a case a retracement tool from the bottom here, from the Y bottom to the X wave top, the first X wave here, and these right here are going to be your targets for the X wave retracement. I'm going to go on the level chart next so you can really get really understand better where you can exactly look for a short, where is the biggest confidence, for example. But yeah, this is the retracement tool you're going to use to find the X wave retracement if you think, for example, that we're going to make one more needle. If we have to make another pan, so to speak here, for example, let's take the case that if we're in this configuration, in this bearish configuration, we'll have this WXY into the Y leg. Okay, if we don't do the WXY extend this, let me just pull this back, bam. So to speak, if the second X wave here breaks the first X wave top, then this is not valid anymore, of course, but we can still not finish with this WXY. So in that case, we'll have to look for a possible bigger pan. What can be the bigger pan? It can be simply a possible A, B, C, D, E triangle. Okay, we can make a very, very long and boring range, if you can say that, like this. That will be a triangle here, okay, into the Y leg. That will be just a just sideways like this, maybe an accumulation pan, for example, something, and then we just get a continuation. How finally we're in a possible bull market. That is a possibility. We can also do, as always, in the Y leg, we can get a lot of different possibilities. We can absolutely do here, for example, an A, BC flat, so go and take the highs, and then come back down here for a C. Okay, so to speak here, we're going to get, in that case, a correction, go a lot higher, and then we can look for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive, or an ending, so to speak here, a wedge to the downside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hope that makes sense. These are really the main configuration you can look for if we're bearish. First of all, take the WXY XNZ, and then if we get an invalidation, okay, so take first of all the WXY XNZ. If now the second X wave breaks the first X wave top, look for the triangle or the ABC flat if you still want to be bearish in this configuration. Now, so this is a possible bearish count, because here we have possibly more likely a correction. It can be a double wave 1, 2, 1, 2 if we're bullish, really, but a bit weird still. So anyway, this is a possible bearish count. Okay, if we really have to be bearish. Now, if we have to be bullish, it means that the bottom is in, and now we are going to start to push higher. If we have to push higher from here, the only real possible scenario I found personally on my side is this right here. It's simply that we already have done the W, X, Y, X, and Z. Yeah, this will be the only, it's the same style, you know. Here we have the ABC zigzag, 5 ways correction, 5 ways, WXY, then you have the ABC zigzag, ABC zigzag, ABC zigzag, ABC zigzag, ABC zigzag again. So this will be the WXY, X and Z already done, okay? Let me just show you something here for this bearish plan, okay? Bam. The thing is, this bearish plan, the target is much more respected. Okay, the Y leg here, as you can see, we did the bounce for a moment. We are holding this MC extension, so 618, 71, 786. Okay, compared to the bullish plan, where if you pull the WXY X and Z extension like this, okay, bam, bam, bam. So the Y leg is not at all, as you can see, well respected, and then you have the Z wave that again stop between the MC extension and the 120 extension here, like really close to the 120 extension. Exactly what we have done here, by the way, on this Y leg. So it's a bit weird what we're doing, to be fair, with the extension on that one. Okay, with the targets, it's a bit I don't like it so much, to be honest. Okay, but this is possible. In that case, if we have to be bullish from here, okay, if we really have to make some real big push to the upside, what we can look for here is simply, if we have to be in the bullish configuration, is simply here the wave 1 right here, the wave 2 retracement, the wave band 3 or 5 later. Let me just put some bigger waves. Then we have in that case another wave 1, okay, another wave 2 retracement, and here we go another wave 3, 4, 5. Personally, I do prefer the bearish count, to be honest with you, on that one compared to the bullish one. Now, yeah, maybe I'm wrong, and this is bullish, right? If you're looking at this video, I think it's because you're interested in that coin and you already know, I mean, you're already holding this and know what we can do next, okay? So this will be for the bullish plan, really. If we have to be bullish, I'm going to take some impulsive like this, just to give you maybe an idea of what price we can reach. What you can do is simply to pull extension tool from the wave 1 root of the pink wave to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom. Okay, from here the most common target of the wave 3, as always, is the 1618. Now I'll not be surprised to push high because it's very close to the wave 1 top. So anyway, let's take this like that, just in case we do the most probable impulsive to the upside. Bam, wave 4 retracement. So we pull it sorry, the retracement for the wave 4 from the wave 3 top to the wave 3 root. Okay, or the opposite, as always. It depends if you reverse your tools here. Okay, your tool in your settings. I personally did, so it's from the top to the low, wave 3 top to the wave 3 root. From here, 23.6, MC fib 31.32, and 38.2. We have more chance, as we have done a very big wave 2, to go for the main. Bigger the wave 2 is, smaller the wave 4 gonna be. So we look for the 23.6, right? From here, you can pull your third clear of the extension tool on the wave 4 bottom and add your wave 5 targets, and boom, this is in that case the first target for the wave 5. So it will bring us around $2.15, by the way. Yeah, around 2.2. So yeah, this will be the most common impulsive to the upside. Again, if we're really bullish, keep in mind we can absolutely go a lot higher. Remember, all of this right here, all the fibs, all of this here, all of these fibs are some wave 3 targets. This is just the most probable one, but we can absolutely go to the 28%, 2618, 3618, and 4823.16. It's absolutely possible to make some, for example, a wave 3 like this. Okay, now I'm not going to be too bullish or too bearish. I'm going to stay neutral and show you the most probable wave count, really. Okay, so this will be really, if we are bullish from here, this is what you can look for really to the upside. Now, yeah, personally, I don't like it so much because the targets are not well respected at all on this, to be fair, and the targets for such configuration is where it's better. Not gonna lie, it's much better. So now if you pull the extension tool for this, oops, for this WXY here. Okay, you can see that we stop exactly on in the MC extension here. So that's why I do prefer this configuration. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this is the wave 1212. So you can DCA, for example, into the targets I'm going to give you, really. But keep in mind that the first WXY target is here. So now if we do, for example, an ABC flat, and you can see a rise, for example, something like 300% push to the upside, then come back down to make a new low, you know, correction, then 1, 2, 3, or 5. Okay. But yeah, so this will be my I don't really find a real good start here to be super bullish, but yeah, you know, sometimes some alts are really, I mean, the waves are really fucking on the very low, because yeah, it's like that, you know, and then we start to get the push to the upside. In any case, if we start getting some nice 5 waves at some point, we should retrace for a wave 2 at some point, so normally we should be able to buy at some point. But now, yeah, if you want to DCA in there, you can absolutely DCA, and now these are the targets you have to be aware of below us. So to speak here, we have to be aware of this the MC extension, yes, from the WXY, really, I mean, of the WXY, so we already got the bounce from the 71 for the moment, 7x6 just below with a 120 extension of the WXY X and Z. If we have to make the WXY X and Z, you know, WXY X and Z. So these are the targets for now. If we have to go more down directly, keep in mind that if we make something like this, okay, then we have to pull this extension tool from the top to the bottom to the top, and in addition to this, the WXY-XNZ, so WXY-XNZ, so to speak, this from the top to the bottom to that top here to find the next target. It's in case really we have to drop directly, these are the targets you have to look for a buy, okay, because the thing is, if we do for example, so the WXY-XNZ I was talking about earlier, so this WXY right here, X and Z, okay, what you have to do here is to pull the extension tool from the W root to the W bottom to the second X wave top. And so in that case, it's gonna change a bit of targets. Okay, normally it's not a big difference. It depends really where we stop. For example, we stop, I don't know, maybe here. Bam, it's gonna, for example, give us a target, some target in between the two targets we have planned. That's why we have to make this top to get the bit of a continuation here to confirm more likely that we are going to go into the continuation, really, that we're going to continue down to at the extension tool and find a new target. But yeah, for now, these are the targets in case we have to go more down. This is the first target, so from 0.94 dollars down to 0.73. okay, and if we start breaking this, then we'll have normally more chance to go around, so 0.38 dollars down to 0.35, really. Okay, this will be the two zone really of price where we can look for a buy. Again, if you want to know how you can buy and how you can recognize if you have to buy these targets, you have to go in the video section here, scroll down a bit here, a bit more, and you will find this nice video. I wish I known that before investing in crypto, and so this will give you the answer on how you can buy these targets. It's absolutely free, waiting for you on the YouTube channel. And yeah, so anyway, now we are good, I think, with the waves. You have the bullish, the bearish plan. So if we're in bearish, we're just going to make a big plan. So I just to make a quick summary: W, X, Y, X, and Z. If the X wave here breaks the first X wave top, we look for a bigger triangle. For example, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and if we start breaking this high, we look for a A, B, C flat. Okay, so if you're in the flat, by the way, you can pull your retracement tool from the bottom here to the top, and you pull your wave 5 there again, or from the top to the bottom. It depends if you reversed your tool in your settings. I did it, so it's from the bottom here to the top, otherwise the opposite. From here, you add your wave B wave target, so 105, 113, 123, 127. Which one is the most probable? The 123, 127 zone right here, okay? And so in that case, you can look for such A, B, C flat. Okay, so correction, maybe a bit more longer. By the way, you can pull this a bit more on the right. Let's pull 1000. Bam, perfect. And then we can look for this C to the downside, and so that will be finish. Yep, right here, that will finish this right here. So yeah, these are the possible configuration for the bearish plan, and yet for the bullish plan, then we have done the WXY-XNZ already, like this, WXY-XNZ. I really don't like this so much, but yeah, that's fine, no? It's part of the, I mean, this is something possible. In that case, we'll have the double wave 1-2-1-2 here. And yeah, we're good with the wave, I think. So now let's move on the level. Be aware of the targets below. Okay, don't forget this is in case we push lower directly. If we make one more new high and we drop directly next, then we'll have to pull the extension that I gave you earlier. Now let's move on the level, so you can really get and know exactly where you have to look for something to the upside. So here are all the levels really you have to be aware of. Okay, you also have some above here, but these are the most important levels really on the chart, so you can really get the the real big resistance. Oops, misclicked it down, by the way. Let me just try again. Bam, look, perfect. So okay, this we don't care. Just wanted to test because I forgot to add this. So here, the bigger levels are here to the upside are so from the monthly naked path control, so the purple level you can see here at $1.54 up to the weekly level to the top right here. This right here is a very big zone of resistance. Why? Simply because we'll have this nice trend line. Okay, so for example, we can make a third touch here, go into the big resistance, and from here get a reversal. Okay, that will be really, or try to break out, make a wick above, and come back down, and here we go. So this can give, for example, a possible short entry. Now, the thing is, if we really get the breakout of this, we can, of course, look for a fake out, but a bit of a bigger fake out here. So, for example, bam, try to really break here, make a bigger move to the upside, and come back down again. And so in that case, here we get a possible short trade again. What you can do into these targets is simply read the order flow, such as, for example, this is an order flow. It allows you to see what's happening behind the market. For example, this is the order flow on Bitcoin, on the Bybit USD pair, okay? BTC USD pair on Bybit. And so yeah, you can see, for example, that here on the low we've got 700,000 of new shorts opening here on the market. You can see absorption. For example, here I have a bullish divergence on the CVD, so to speak. There are some limits absorbing the shorts here. All of this where you can see some really useful informations. And so in this trade, you have to ask yourself, okay, is it more bearish or is it more bullish, so to speak? Do we have some more bearish data? Do we have some more bullish data? You have some more bearish data? Good, take the short, and that's it. Do you have some bullish data? Okay, then there's just no reason to take a short, and we just wait for more bearish data to form, or we just wait for higher prices. Okay, so here, if there is nothing, no reason at all to take the short in one of these two targets, what you have to do is simply to look for the tops right here. Okay, there are some few right here, there are some few resistance. For example, there is a weekly over there if I'm mistaken, but personally I would prefer to look for a swing failure pan of every single high. Okay, so first, if we start breaking this, you can look for an over range high swing failure pan. Over talking about this section right here, so this range high here, swing failure pan. If there is nothing here again, then you just look for the next one. Bam, swing failure pan. There is no swing failure pan. Okay, look for the next one again here, swing failure pan. And so if we start breaking this top right here, really be aware of a swing failure pan or a failed auction, so to speak. Take the high, spend some time from something bearish on the order flow, and bam, come back down. Okay, or with a wave, for example, you can do a small wave counter. So, and swing failure pan, you just take the high, retrace directly, and leave this with a wick. Okay, it's just a wick, for example, like this. Okay, you have a, let's say that you have a high here, you take, as you can see, the previous high, you leave it with a wick only. Okay, so yeah, now the thing is, if we start breaking this high with no swing failure pan or fail auction, so speak, for example, here I have a small consolidation just above, so be aware that we can reclaim it, spend some time here into the previous consolidation, and bam, fail, come back down, and because we form something bearish. Now, if we don't have anything bearish above this high, we're simply going to look minimum for a bam, so 36% push to the upside from the top right here to this weekly negative path control around $4. Okay, so break the top here again, no swing failure pan or fail auction, look for the weekly negative path control at $4. That's simple as that, really. Okay, so yeah, first target really, if we have to go above, again, I'm going to cover now the smaller time frame, okay, really where you can look for some trade if you want to trade this, but otherwise, I was talking about right before, above this and below this, you know, you've got a target below on Coinbase, and now I'm talking about the possible short targets, really what price to expect. So if we go above here, okay, we have to look for this first target, then look for the second target, so to speak. Okay, you have this first possible short trade. Again, I'm not saying you have to place limits here or whatever, or short because I'm placing this. You have to check out the reaction, you have to check out the small wave to determine really if you have your data you want really to take the short trade. Okay, it's not because I'm placing that here that I'm going to take a short here. It's an idea that we will have to see live in the time if this is a good short or not. So yeah, this is a possible for short trade here. First one, we can of course go above, try to break out, like say this trend line here, try to break, trap some longs, come back down, bam, this is your short entry in case on the retest, for example, when you get acceptance below this trend line. If we get nothing here, we look for the second target right here, right? And so then in that case, this right here, this big zone of support is the first take profit, because you can just get acceptance above, flip to support, and continue high. So this is a first and a must take profit here. Okay, and if we get nothing here, then we just look for the swing failure pan really above here. Okay, swing failure pan, swing failure pan, swing failure pan, fail auction. If there is none, then we do 1, 2, 3. We just look for the overall range high here. Okay, so yeah, and if there is nothing here, $4. So yeah, that is the plan really on this asset. And now let's go on the lower time frame, a bit lower time frame here. This consolidation really. So what do we have here? We'll have this weekly level just above with the swing failure pan. Will really be over the swing failure pan because we'll have some few resistance just above here. So be aware that we can take this high and get something. Again, it depends, for example, if Bitcoin retraces at that time. It depends off a lot of different stuff, but just also check out the reaction really on the order flow. Bam. So yeah, this is the first real resistance. I'm not really looking for something otherwise here. Personally, I'm not trading this asset at all, so I'm not going to trade that thing. But this will be the first area if you want to trade this really on the lower time frame within this range. This will be the first resistance really. Otherwise, look for a swing failure pan here, but we should go and touch that level. Maybe not, but that will be the best. So yeah, first target really, otherwise higher. And yeah, if you want really to scalp this, you have this nice value path control, by the way, path control level here. As you can see, that is giving some good possible scalps. On the lower time frame, for example, you do have some nice bounce out there. You can see here a possible long scalp again, long here, got some nice touch of that. Front run here, possible scalp again here, and yeah, you have some nice reaction on this, to be honest with you. So it can be a possible level to trade. Okay, now if we start breaking this, I will simply be aware of this possible fixed range. Okay, so of this consolidation here, and we're just gonna bit of a bigger time frame. Perfect. Is it well placed? Nice. So yeah, first of all, if we have to go more down, okay, if we break that path control, you can look for a possible scalp off this value at a high level. Okay, why? Because this was we're respecting in the past. You can see here. Okay, so this can be exactly the same. So resistance, support, resistance, get acceptance above, flip to support. So what we can do here is bounce off this, or if we go below, flip to resistance, take a short trade, and you can get a quick scalp here, for example, on this. If we start breaking this, then you have more likely all these zone of support here, path control, weekly, and value at a low level. Okay. And if we start breaking this, I will just be aware of this range range low here, swing 30 pan. Okay, so let me just bam. Perfect. If we start breaking the weekly level, you know, with a value low, then I will be more looking for this overall range low here. Okay, this section of the chart right there, really. Overall range low here, swing 30 pan, fair option to take the low, reclaim, and bam, get a long trade, for example. And if we start breaking this, then it's not really looking good for higher, to be honest with you, because yes, we do have a weekly, but I mean, the best of course would be to take all the lows here to really take all the stop loss. So yeah, this is really my analysis on this one. Is how you can, I mean, the best levels where you can look for on the lower time frame, on a medium, on a bigger time frame. You can see above, also the above resistance really if you want to pause that and check out the levels. But yes, we have everything really. The wave, the bullish, bearish. If we go high, if we go low, you know exactly what to expect. What price we can reach below, what price we can reach higher. How to look for a short. You have a full TA on this. That was a bit of a long update, but as always, it's what is needed really to really make a full analysis on a new coin. This is a, I'm not trained this at all. This is I started this analysis an hour ago, I think. So yeah, maybe more by the way. Anyway, so as well, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy what I'm doing really, do not hesitate to smash a like, subscribe to the channel, sorry, turn on notifications. Also write some comment down below if you support, to show the support really. And yeah, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day, take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.